Is it really true? That doesn't surprise me. It's not what I heard. It's been known a long time.
What can you offer me?
What do you want?
Hey, you! Did something happen?
You've got to help me. The Black Robes have invaded my house. I know you mercenaries aren't big on charity, but I would pay you. Those fellas said they were looking for something, but surely not in my house. Please help me make them go away again.
There he is.
Your house is empty. The Black Hoods have left.
You did a great job. Onar can count himself lucky to have people like you on his side.
Not so fast, my friend. You were babbling about a reward, weren't you? Or was I just hearing things?
All that I can do is give you a bit of gold and ask you to spare me.
Give it here then. I'm in a hurry.
Here!
Hey, you! I found the sun aloe.
Thank you. And now, ask me whatever you want to know about brewing potions.
What wares do you...
Tell me what you want.
What potions can you teach me to brew?
You already know everything I could teach you.
I've got this feeling of trepidation. I need help.
I can see that sleep will not be enough for you to recuperate. You have been exposed to the black look of the Seekers. Go to Pyrokar, the highest magician of the monastery. My humble remedies are not enough.
Why aren't you working?
Haven't you heard yet? The Paladins have arrested Bennett.
What happened?
Well, we were in the city to shop when all of a sudden we heard a scream. Someone yelled, "There they are! Get them!" Boy, was I scared. I took to my heels and ran like the demons were after me. Bennett was right behind me. I don't know what happened, but when I got outside the city, he had disappeared. I must have lost him in the city.
So why was Bennett arrested?
Murder. Bennett is supposed to have murdered a paladin. What nonsense. I was with him the whole time.
So why don't you go to town and explain the whole thing?
They'd stick me in the slammer as his accomplice. Nah, certainly not in the current situation.
Situation?
You know, Onar in the city. That's bound to come to a bad end.
How did the mercenaries here on the farm react?
Well, I don't know exactly what they're planning, but some of them are really pissed off.
I can understand that.
If it were up to them, they'd rather attack the city today than tomorrow to get Bennett out. Talk to Lee. Maybe there's something you can do.
That's not what I heard. Don't tell me you didn't know that. That's really not my problem.
Damn it. What's up?
That's been known a long time.
I can't believe that.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
And? Found a new task yet?
Not so far. Let me know if you have a job for me.
That's been known a long time. To do about it.
That was quite
He
obvious.
thinks it's as easy as that.
That was obvious all along. You listened to the wrong people.
I've got my own opinion
Same
about
old
that.
thing all over again.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I don't know why it
I
gets
used to say that myself.
All that matters is strength. Nothing you can do about it. You listen to the wrong people.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. Got my own opinion about that.
Is it really true? That's been known a long time.
Been there, done that.
It can't go on like this forever.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Really didn't deserve that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
You have to step in and sort things out.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
And there's more.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
Will it ever change? That's really not my problem.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
He didn't get that from me.
I never knew that.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Is it really true?
I don't believe this is gonna change.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
I'm not touching that.
I agree with you. That's Nobody will learn anything from me. That's been known a long time. That's not what I heard. Nothing amazes me
So,
anymore.
everything okay with you?
All's fine. The water mages led us safely out of this accursed valley.
And what will you do next?
To believe
I'm gonna continue to fight for Lee, and someday we're gonna leave this island.
And then?
We shall see. If the war is still raging, we'll go up against the orcs.
doesn't see
But
that,
that remains
I
to
can't
be
help it.
seen.
I'm no better off myself. Is it really true? That's really not my problem. I'm no better off myself. I never knew that. I'm not telling you anything new. You listen to the wrong people. That's been known a long time. Is it really true? There's nothing you can do about it.
I've done in the wolves.
You did it! Thank Innos. But now I still don't know how to tell Onar that all those sheep are gone. It's all that damn Bulko's fault.
What did you say about Bulko?
He's one of the mercenaries. It was actually his job to guard the pasture. But instead, he and his pal Silvio hang around Thekla in the kitchen all day. It's that bastard's fault if I don't get paid for weeks because of the lost sheep. I wish I could at least punch him in the mouth for it, but nobody stands a chance against him. The guy's a killer.
Bulko got what was coming to him. I've taught him a lesson.
The swine deserved it.
How are you? And how are your sheep?
I heard the strangest things. Some sinister characters are said to have shown up at Sekob's. They're laying siege to his house.
That was obvious all along. There's nothing you can do about it. Ever change.
It was
Is it
his
really
decision,
true?
wasn't it?
Of course we got him in the end. Sooner or later. That's all.
got no time for things like that.
That's all just gossip.
Here, I found your crossbow.
Indeed, this is mine. Don't tell me you were up by the stone circle.
Most certainly.
That was pretty reckless of you, but thanks anyway. Naturally, I'll repay this deed. I hope this is enough.
here. Simply needs to practice more.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
What does he know about duty?
I distilled the booze.
Excellent. Then I'll finish it. Here, you can try a portion right away. That'll put some strength in your arm. Oh, and if I can help you again, for you, all information is free from now on.
I have a potion for you. It will help you to remember.
I trust you.
And?
Ah! I remember again. Now I see. Adanos, be with me. What have I done?
Yes, what have you done? And above all, what has Raven done?
I helped him to make contact with him. He wanted various elixirs. I brewed them for him. He tried to open the portal to get into the temple.
Why? What does he want in the temple?
A powerful artifact. It lies buried together with the one who once bore it. A mighty warrior who fell to him.
And then?
We couldn't open the portal, but Raven was sure that he could, if he had the tomb of the priest excavated. That's why he brought the slaves here. Victims he could force to dig where the powers of time lie at rest.
Tomb of the priest.
The resting place of a priest of Adanos. It lies in the mine. I also remember the stone tablets. He believed that they would show him the way. And once he was able to decipher the characters on them, he no longer needed me. He put a spell of forgetfulness on me. And you have freed me.
You don't have to ask me that.
Tell me that isn't true. He listened to the wrong people. That was obvious all along. Ever change. I'd have gone about it differently. I'm not telling you anything new. I don't even know how to hold a sword.
You just have to listen.
I've got my own opinion about
Ever
that.
change.
I used to say that myself.
I never knew that.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Had to happen sooner or later.
Is it really true?
Same old thing all over.
Hey, you!
I don't believe this is gonna
Same old
change.
thing. All over again.
I've got the hide of a black troll.
Impossible. Show me. Incredible. What do you want for it?
Give me what you got.
Okay. I give you 500 gold pieces and toss in 3 strong healing potions. What do you say?
I used to say that myself.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
Done.
It was a pleasure.
That'll never change.
He never would have thought of that himself.
Of course we got
Just listen to him talk.
I'm not telling you anything new.
That's the truth.
enough trouble.
No
as
one
it
really
is.
wants to hear that.
I've got no time for things like that.
Leave that all alone.
I've got no time for things like that.
Got my own opinion.
He really said that.
That was quite
You
obvious.
can't rely on that.
This is gonna
He really said that.
Where did you pick that up then? You have to step in.
Is it really true?
No idea. You tell me.
I've heard a thing or two.
Things I could tell you.
How did you pick that up?
All that matters is strength.
No idea. You tell me.
Don't tell me that.
You have to step in and sort things out.
I couldn't get away with that.
I've heard a thing or two.
I'm no better off myself.
Been there, done that.
I've got my own opinion about that. Don't say you didn't know.
He really
No
said
one
that.
really wants to hear that.
Nobody will learn anything.
I've got my own opinion about that.
Decision, wasn't it?
I'm not telling you anything new.
Get away with that.
Nothing amazes me.
It was just like you said.
More, believe me.
I'm not touching
That's
that.
not what I heard.
No one really wants to hear that.
You didn't get that from me.
His decision, wasn't it?
I'm not touching
I
that.
never knew that.
I couldn't get away with that.
That's what I've always said.
There's nothing you can do about it.
These are bad times.
That's the first I've heard of it.
He never would have thought of that himself.
That was quite obvious. Where did you pick that up then?
That's all just gossip.
And he works all day, too.
You didn't get that from me. It can't go on like this forever.
Hey, you!
But he knew that all along.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself.
So why won't they listen to me?
I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Hey,
Justice will prevail in the end.
how do you make...
I don't know.
You don't have to tell me that.
Do you really believe that?
That will never change. You should really have known better.
I need to talk to you about Bennett.
But that's the mercenary who murdered one of my men.
How come you're so sure that Bennett is the killer?
We have a witness. As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennett, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. The mercenary will hang for treason.
I believe that Bennett is innocent.
The evidence is clear. He is guilty.
So what if the proof is wrong?
Be careful what you say. You raise some serious accusations. If you cannot present me with evidence that the witness lied, then you had best hold your tongue.
Hey, you!
What's your business here? If you want something, make an appointment.
Who are you?
I am Larius, the local governor. Even if it may not seem so at the moment, I am the most powerful man in this city.
So you're in charge here?
At the moment, my hands are tied. That Lord Hagen is in command here, for as long as he's in the city at any rate.
How's it going?
What business is it of yours? As long as the paladins are in the city, Lord Hagen takes care of all the affairs that concern the city.
I didn't mean to intrude.
You have failed utterly at that, so go away.
You saw the murder of Lothar, didn't you?
I need not answer any questions about a current investigation. Lord Hagen already has everything I know on record.
What was it you saw?
Really, I haven't got any time now. You need to go now. The office is closing.
Enough of that. What did you see?
I saw how the mercenary struck down the paladin from behind, and then he took his sword and rammed it through his chest.
Are you completely sure?
Yes, of course. I saw it with my own eyes. But I really haven't got any time now. There's a huge pile of paperwork I need to do.
I don't believe you.
So what? What are you going to do about it?
I could tell the mercenaries where you live.
What is that supposed to mean?
I bet they're dying to make your acquaintance. They're not very happy at all.
You can't do that. They would kill me.
That is very possible.
I'll say whatever you want, but you mustn't do that.
So what really happened?
I didn't see what happened. I received some gold for blaming that mercenary. In times like these, it's everyone for himself. I needed that money.
Who paid you?
That's enough. He'll kill me if I rat him out.
Are you going to tell that to Lord Hagen too?
I'm not a lunatic. I can't stay in town now. I'll give you my diary. That should be proof enough.
I need to talk to you about Bennett. I believe that Bennett is innocent.
The evidence is clear. He is guilty.
So what if the proof is wrong?
Be careful what you say. If you cannot... As you can see, there is no doubt about the mercenary's guilt.
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor's secretary, saw the murder. His description fits Bennett, no doubt about that. As far as I am concerned, that settles the matter. The mercenary will hang for treason.
How come you're so...
We have... Oh, as you can see, there is no doubt...
Who is that witness?
Cornelius, the governor...
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by king and church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
He's made himself scarce.
Sooner or later he will turn up, then we shall arrest him.
It's a bad business. Nobody will learn anything from me. I never knew that. If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. Will it ever change? I'm no better off myself.
And there's more, believe me.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
I used to say that myself.
You listen to the wrong people.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
It had to happen sooner or later.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
Tell me that isn't true.
I'm not telling you anything new.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
What are you doing here?
Beat it! Understand? You can't rely on that. You can't rely on that. Nobody wants to know.
How's it going?
If you want to talk to Rumbold. I'm just here in case anyone makes trouble.
What are you doing?
Beat it!
Has Pardos come back?
Yes, he's inside, resting. Thanks for everything, you.
Never mind.
Wait, I'd love to give you a reward, but I haven't got...
Forget it. I'm supposed to deal with your militia problem.
Here I was thinking no one would come now. I already told Onar days ago, what am I paying rent for? These bastards come by here once a week and collect the taxes for the city. It's a good thing you came just now. This is their usual time. They should be here any moment.
There's so many of you. Why don't you just go up against the militia yourself?
It's true that there's a lot of us, but we're not trained fighters like the militia.
Balthazar the shepherd isn't allowed on your pasture?
Oh yeah, that story. I told him Sekov should pay me money if he wanted to lead the sheep into my pasture. To tell the truth, that's only harassment. I just can't stand Balthazar.
Let the militia come then. I'll deal with them.
I can't wait. Here they come now. See? I told you so. Well then, good luck. You show 'em. Look at this one. Another joke. What are you doing here, huh? You're another one of those filthy mercenaries.
I want you to disappear from here.
Well, well. So you want us to disappear? What'll happen if we don't go, huh?
In that case, you've bothered the farmers for the last time.
You've bitten off more than you can chew, moron. Oh my god.
Your militia problem is a thing of the past.
Not bad. Maybe there'll be something left over at the end of the month now for a change. Thanks.
How's the situation?
Malik has disappeared and taken everything and everybody who would work for me with him. He said he was headed for the mountains. He couldn't stand it here anymore. The hordes of monsters pouring out of the pass every day into the high pastures are really getting to me. If at least I had a few helpers or mercenaries. There was even one who was willing to work for me. Changed his mind, though. I think his name was Wolf.
It'll be all right.
Without Malik, nothing gets done around here anymore. If something doesn't happen soon, I'll have to give up my farm. Hopefully he'll come back soon.
How's it going with you?
Hey, if it isn't my rescuer. Thanks again. Now I can just relax all day.
All right, I'll be moving on then. I think I've found something.
There he is. There he is.
Hey! Teach me how.
I can teach you to use.
Nothing amazes me anymore.
There's nothing else I can teach you. You've become too good. You've become better off.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him. Will it ever change? That's really not my problem.
The things I could tell you.
You hardly know who to believe these. Is it really true? That doesn't surprise me.
There's more to believe. That's the first I've heard. No one really wants to hear that.
I may have found a job for you on Bengar's farm.
Let's hear it.
The pass to the Valley of Mines comes out directly at Bengar's farm. He's got problems with all the beasts who squeeze through the pass. Someone needs to defend Bengar's farm.
That would be something. Then at least I'd be away from the farm here and wouldn't have to stare at the smithy. Agreed. And since you're one of us, I'll make you a fair price. Just give me 300 gold coins and I'm on my way.
Here's your gold.
Good. I'm off then to see those beasts. Let's see who else on this farm I can enlist. See you later.
Of course we got it in the end.
You just have to listen.
Nothing amazing. That's really not my problem.
You don't have to tell me
But he
that.
knew that all along.
Nobody wants to know.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me that.
That was no big deal.
Wants to know.
but he knew that all along. I've got my own opinion about that.
I found you the mercenary you wanted.
I've never seen anyone like that on my farm. I can only hope it'll work out. Here, take this. I think you'll find it useful.
It'll be all right.
Wolf is a really strange guy.
Hey, you!
Trouble as it is. That was quite obvious.
That's all just gossip.
I'll get some more Shadow Beast horns for your merchant.
Great. Give 'em here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share.
Will it ever?
Nothing to be had there.
Well, we'll see the next time.
Wait a minute. I'll get some more Shadow Beast horns for your merchant.
Next time.
Great. Give 'em here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share.
Nothing to plunder.
Well, we'll see the next time.
Well, we'll see the
I'll get
next
some
time.
more Shadow Beast horns for your merchant.
Great. Give 'em here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share. Well, we'll see the next time.
I'll get some more Shadow Beast horns for your merchant.
Great. Give 'em here. Here's your share.
Well, we'll see the next time.
Can you teach me how?
I might. Well, we'll see the next time.
I'll get some more Shadow Beast horns for your merchant.
Great. Give them here. And get me more. Who knows for how long that merchant will still want these things. Here's your share.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
He really should have known better.
Everything else?
Oh, I can't.
Those are all just rumors. We can only wait and see. I got my own opinion
doesn't see that I can't help it.
Go away, don't tell me that.
I used to say that myself.
That was quite obvious.
It's really not my problem.
He simply talks too much.
That's no secret.
You mustn't believe everything.
That's all just gossip.
These are bad times.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
So why won't they listen to me?
He never thought of that himself.
I won't tell her a thing.
It had to happen sooner or later.
It's really not my problem.
Hey, you!
He really should have known better.
I've got another stone tablet for you.
Great. Here.
take a few potions as a reward.
Pyrokar sent me. The Eye of Innos is broken.
I know. I have already learned of it from some very upset novices. The Seekers have used the Fire Magician's Circle of the Sun to destroy the Eye. I would call that an inspired move by the enemy.
What will become of the Eye now?
We must join it back together, but that is no easy task, I fear. The setting is broken into 2 pieces. A skilled smith should be able to repair this. But that is not really the problem. It's rather the inlaid gem that worries me. It is dull and powerless. The enemy seems to have known exactly how to weaken it.
How can the gem get its power back?
I see only one way. A union of the 3 reigning divinities should achieve the desired effect. A well-prepared ritual of reversal in the place of its destruction will give the gem back its fire. However, the problem is that you must bring an earthly representative of each of the 3 gods to this place. Furthermore, a lot of swamp weed is required for this ritual. I estimate it should be at least 3 plants.
Where can I find this swamp weed?
I have heard about an old quack in the woods named Sakita. She supposedly sells such herbs. But you could also try your luck down at the harbor.
Who could those 3 earthly representatives of the gods be?
I shall represent the god Adonos myself. Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, would be the right person to represent the god Innos. But for Beliar, I cannot think of an appropriate candidate. It must be someone who commands black magic.
Black magic? What about Zardas?
That's it. That could work. But I ask myself, how you will bring all 3 of us together? I can just see Pyrokar's face when he hears that he must cooperate with Zardas.
Where can I find a smith capable of repairing the setting of the eye?
Ask around in the area for someone who knows how to repair jewelry.
News spreads fast in this city.
That's a good thing, too. The enemy won't be sleeping either.
I've got to go.
I shall also set out and prepare the ceremony at the Circle of the Sun. Send Zardas and Pyrokar there. And don't forget to bring the swamp weed. I'm counting on you.
Put down that weapon. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
I'm not telling you anything new.
No big deal.
That's not what I heard.
I'd have done it differently. I can't believe that.
No idea. You tell me.
And he works all day, too.
Do you really believe that? That was quite obvious.
I couldn't care less.
Put down that weapon. Hey, you're not quite as stupid.
Hey!
The Eye of Innos has been destroyed.
What are you saying? Destroyed?
I found it up in the northern forests. Unfortunately, I've only been able to salvage its fragments.
That was our only chance to stand up to those dragons, and it's gone. We have failed.
What now?
This is a painful blow. We have to reorient ourselves. I shall retreat and ponder the matter. In the meantime, you should go to town and talk to Vatras, the water mage. I could imagine that maybe he knows what's to be done.
Vatras sent me to you.
That's good. What did he say?
He said something about a reversal ritual at the Circle of the Sun?
That old devil. I think I know what he's up to. You have come to summon me to him.
Looks like it. When will you set out?
I shall only assist with the ritual when I can be sure that you're ready to face the dragons.
Why don't you go to see Vatras right away? Sometimes I just don't understand you.
Don't talk to me in that tone. If it weren't for me, your wretched body would still be rotting in that temple.
Then at least explain to me why you hesitate.
Ever since I abandoned the fire magicians, I've stayed well away from them, and I do not intend to change that unless I do not have a choice. But before I expose myself to the magicians' reproachful glances, I first want to be sure that you stand even the slightest chance against the dragons. You will not get far, however, with that shabby equipment of yours. Come back, but only when you're strong enough.
I've talked to Vatras.
Ah, good. Where is he?
He's preparing a ritual at the Circle of the Sun in order to heal the Eye of Innos.
If that is true, then maybe there is hope after all.
Vatras wants Zardas and you to help him with that.
What? Zardas will be there too? You cannot be serious.
Hey, this wasn't my decision. Vatras insists.
It is always that Zardas. I am tired of it. Things could hardly get any worse. So how do I know that Zardas is not in league with the enemy? I cannot trust Zardas, no matter how much we may need him. I am sorry, but I cannot help Vatras under these circumstances.
It can't be done without you. Vatras wouldn't be able to perform the ritual otherwise. You'll have to trust Zardas.
There is nothing that I have to do, you hear? I do not have the slightest proof that Zardas is not working against us. I cannot do this.
What if I could bring you some proof?
That is impossible, I fear. It would really have to impress me. As far as Zardas is concerned, I have my doubts whether he can still impress me at all.
Any news?
No. Nothing which you do not already know, brother. See? That wasn't so hard.
Hey! Pyrocar refuses to show up for the ritual. First, he wants proof that he can trust you.
Ah, really? Pyrocar. How interesting. That old geezer is getting to be a nuisance. But I think I've got something for you that'll be useful. Back when I left the Order of the Fire Magicians, I took a few things with me from the monastery. I didn't want a troop of paladins or fire magicians to turn my tower upside down at some point and find all those things. So I hid them in safe places where the magicians would certainly never look for them.
And where?
Some of them lie locked in a chest on Sekob's farm.
You trust that Sekob?
No, but he can be bought and ask no awkward questions. Also, the chest is locked. Here's the key. There's a very old book among those things. When Pyrocar sees that book, he'll know it came from me. It is of no further use to me, so I guess it can at least fulfill this purpose.
That's all just gossip. There's nothing you can do about it. But no, he insisted. That's not what I heard.
That was no big deal.
Hey! Everything else?
What?
I brought this book from Zardas. It's a token of his trust.
Show me. But this is incredible. Do you have even the slightest notion what it is that you just gave me?
No.
This is an ancient, long-lost tome from days gone by. We all thought that it was lost for good, and now I learn that Zardas knew all along what had become of it.
So will you be there for the ritual?
Yes, I shall depart for the Circle of the Sun, but certainly not because I am convinced of Zardas's good intentions. In fact, I am going to make this jackal explain where he has kept the book hidden for so many years. He has definitely gone too far this time. I shall see you at the Circle of the Sun.
Hey, you! Hey, you!
As if I didn't have enough.
Trying to pick an up
about that. I'm not touching that.
You know your way about the harbor, don't you?
Sure thing.
I would say you didn't.
Why?
know that. But he knew that all along. You don't have to touching that.
What kind of rumors are floating about?
I know you didn't have anything to do with it, but the murder of the paladin has really frightened the fine gentleman. If you want some advice among friends, get out of town, at least for a while.
I've got my own opinion about that. I've got my own opinion about that.
Why don't I see any militia?
They don't dare come in here. We take care of things ourselves.
I wouldn't do that all along.
How's the shipping traffic?
The only ship that's come here recently is the Paladin's ship. It's over there, behind the rocky ridge to the southwest.
I could hardly know what to believe anymore. I don't believe this is gonna change.
What do you think? Do you want to go up against me again?
Obvious.
I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
I've got my own opinion about that.
I've got your sword.
Ah, that's much better than fighting with an old stick.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. I couldn't no touching that.
I want to fight against you.
I only fight from noon until evening. The fighting is only worth it. It's much too late.
Nothing's ever gonna change that. Maybe that would be a problem.
You have to feel sorry for the poor guy.
Where did you really pick that up then? You didn't get that from me.
Nobody ever asked.
Where did you pick that up then?
Man, just leave me alone, okay?
Hey, you! I know why the Paladins are here.
Really? Tell me.
The Paladins are here to get the magical ore from the Valley of Mines, not because they expect the orcs to attack the city. As soon as they've got the ore, they're going to return to the mainland.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only one ship here, and that belongs to the Paladins. They certainly won't let us get out of here with that.
And how's it going now?
Monty is back. He's busy studying the plans. Maybe we can get the ship done now.
I need information. Hey, you!
You didn't get that from me.
As if I didn't have enough.
That's not that all.
About those missing people. I've been able to rescue some of the missing people.
I knew you'd succeed. Then I can finally go about my own business.
Here's your aquamarine ring.
Good for you. I thought you'd lost it.
Have you ever used a teleporter stone?
No, but I've heard of them. The water mages aren't too sure about those things yet.
I've given it a try.
Of course you have. You're not afraid of anything, are you? Well, if you want to use the things, go ask Orlin, the tavern owner, whether he'll let you into his boarded-up cave. I think he has hidden one of the teleporter stones for the water mages near his tavern. Walk out of the eastern city gate and simply follow the path. You can't miss it.
That was quite obvious.
As if I didn't have enough problems.
You really didn't deserve that.
Nobody ever asks me.
So why won't they listen to me?
I don't want to hear that.
What are you standing around? This.
Where did you pick that up then?
He should have known.
You have no business being here. You have no business being here. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
Cause more trouble. Someone's gonna pay for that. I don't believe this is gonna change. Some problems solve themselves. Really not my problem.
Wait a minute.
I'm not touching that. Can't rely on that. Someone's gotta pay for that. Where did you pick that up?
Nobody wants to know.
Why haven't I heard about this before? He would have never thought of that himself. He really didn't deserve that.
Honestly, I witnessed it myself. Really? How interesting. I won't tell her a thing from now on. He simply talks too much.
Will it ever change?
You don't have to ask me that.
Do you really believe that?
Come back again later.
Do you really think?
Hey!
Will it ever change?
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen,
I've got a new tobacco.
the following decree is hereby
Let me try your
enacted.
tobacco.
Smith Bennett has been declared free of guilt because his innocence was proven by a clever advisor of Lord Hagen.
This tastes incredible. I've never had a better smoke in my life. How did you prepare this blend?
I mixed the tobacco with honey.
You have done well, father of the art of blending. I would be delighted to fill my miserable pipes with this.
Fill her up then.
Thank you, son of generosity. No other blend could be as good as this one. I shall buy every bit you can bring me of this.
These are bad times.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Hear ye,
You didn't say.
inhabitants of Corinus.
I've heard a thing or two.
But that's terrible.
I hardly know what to believe anymore.
Go away. Don't tell me that.
I don't believe this is gonna change.
He can't keep anything to himself.
I don't believe this is gonna change. I've heard a thing or two.
These are bad times.
Hey!
It's been a while since the last time you were here. Where have you been hanging around,
Are you still working for the Paladins?
I finished the commission from Lord Hagen. Now I'm making magic ore blades for him. But for pay this time. But I also have the time again to make a few weapons on the side for the merchants in the marketplace. So, if you're looking for a good blade, you should try them.
Tell me more about magic ore blades.
Creating a magic blade is a very complicated and expensive process. But the result is a blade that's easy to handle and practically indestructible. The blade is certainly of good quality, but it will only show its true power in the hands of a paladin. A paladin sword is consecrated by Innos. As a result, the magic blade becomes an enchanted weapon that does incomparable damage.
Can you repair jewelry?
I'm a weaponsmith, not a goldsmith. You probably won't find anyone here in the city who can help you. People don't have much money in their pockets anymore, and nobody's gotten rich here in quite a while. Most of them are just glad if they have enough to eat.
Where can I find a goldsmith?
There's supposed to be a good smith with the mercenaries on Onar's farm. Maybe you should look there.
Do you really believe that? You listened to the wrong people. Don't tell me you didn't know that. Will it ever change? He never would have thought of that himself. A little bit off myself. You hardly know who to believe these days. With enough trouble with his decision, wasn't it?
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
I'm not telling you anything new.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. At any rate, some of the boys have decided to go into the valley as well. They're planning to tidy up in there.
What's that got to do with me?
I've developed a new type of armor, Dragon Hunter's armor. It's sturdier and lighter than traditional armor. Since you're the one who saved me, I want you to have the first piece. It's a gift. I thought you might want to be in on the fun. You're gonna need the right equipment when you go down to that valley. Also, I'm interested in dragon scales. Genuine dragon scales. I shall pay you a good price for them.
How much do I get per scale?
200 gold pieces.
That's all just gossip. I'm not telling you anything new.
I've got my own opinion about that.
That's really not my problem. It's all just gossip.
Can you repair jewelry?
That depends. You would have to show me the piece. Get that from me.
I'm not telling you anything new. You listen to the wrong people.
Can you have a look at this amulet?
Sure, let me see. That is a beautiful piece of work. The setting is shot. I think I can fix it, though.
How long will it take you?
If you leave it here with me, it'll be done by the time you come back tomorrow. And I won't even charge you for it. You got me out of the slammer, after all.
These days.
I'm not touching that. I really didn't deserve
Nobody
that.
will learn anything from me about it different. Will it ever change?
I've got my own opinion about that.
That's really not my problem himself.
I really didn't deserve that.
Here's the amulet. Please repair it for me.
All right. I'll have finished the new setting by tomorrow. You can come to me and get it then. It can't go on like this
Nobody
forever.
will learn anything from me in time. He doesn't even know how to hold
Wait a minute.
Can't go on like this forever.
Amazes me anymore. Is all along. That was obvious all along.
I'm in enough trouble as
No
it is.
idea. You tell me.
I took care of Bengar's militia problem.
Did you make sure that they won't be standing on his doorstep again tomorrow? No idea. You tell me.
They'd have a really hard time doing that.
Well done. You took an awfully long time there. Onar won't be very happy. And it's all the same to him if the paladins get eaten in the Valley of Mines or not.
Who to believe these days?
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
That's not what I heard. Nothing amazes me.
You mustn't believe everything
And there's
you hear.
more, believe me.
Yeah, he really said that. I can't help him. He never would have thought of that
It
himself.
can't go on like this forever.
That will never change.
All that matters is strength. So don't tell me nothing amazes me anymore.
Been there,
You
done
have to
that.
step in and sort things out.
No idea. You tell me.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
Same old thing all over again.
That's
It can't go on like this forever.
The militia are gone, and Balthazar can use your land again.
Why?
Because I said so.
All right. Whatever you say. Let him find a place for his beast somewhere behind the field.
It'll be...
Got my own opinion about that.
Nothing amazes me anymore. You hardly know who to believe these days. And that's the truth. Listen to the wrong people. If he doesn't see that, that's the first time anymore.
Is the amulet ready?
Yes. Here. I had to make a new setting for the stone. I worked on it all night, and now it's as good as new. Nobody ever asked for my opinion.
Hold a sword. That was obvious all along.
You have to step in and sort things out. Never might get so worked up.
I never knew that. That's been hardly know what to forget.
Hey, you! I'm ready to fight the dragons.
We must not lose any more time then. I shall be on my way to the Circle of the Sun immediately. Fulfill your tasks. I'll meet you there.
Nothing to be had there. How are things with the Eye of Innos?
Remember, only a ritual of reversal at the Circle of the Sun, together with Zardas and Pyrokar, will restore the Eye. And don't forget to bring the Eye with its setting repaired.
I did everything you told me to do. Here's the repaired eye.
Indeed, there is nothing missing now for the performance of the ritual.
What about the swamp weed?
Ah, yes. Do you have 3 swamp weed plants, then?
Yes. Here are the 3 plants.
Excellent. You have done well. But now, step aside so that we may begin the ceremony. May our spirits unite! It is finished. We have succeeded in thwarting the enemy's plan and restoring the Eye. Let Pyrokar explain to you how to use its power. I hope that I shall see you again once you have accomplished your mission. Farewell.
Now that the Eye of Innos is healed, you must face the dragons. They all serve Beliar, the god of darkness. But there must be an earthly power that controls them. That much has become clear to me. Find out what the source of their power is. As soon as you've found that out, come back to me.
Wait a minute. The Eye of Innos is healed. So what next?
Do not forget to wear it when you finally face the dragons. Go to Pyrokar and have him explain to you how to use the Eye.
You did it. The Eye of Innos is healed.
I would hardly have believed it possible.
What remains to be done here?
Do not waste your time on trivial things. Go and vanquish the dragons. Here, take the Eye. Bear in mind that you need to talk to a dragon first before you can attack it. The power of the Eye will force the dragons to speak to you and tell the truth. Furthermore, it offers protection against their attacks when you wear it. However, its power does not last. You will have to fill it up again with magical energy. To do that, you need the essence of a dragon's heart, which you merge with the eye on an alchemist's bench. Only then can you dare face another dragon.
Thanks, I'll remember that.
You now have everything you need. Go then. You do not have much time left.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What about a little...
May Ino stand between you and harm on all the unholy paths you will have to walk.
Doesn't surprise me. Will it ever change? Is that what I heard?
I've been there, done that.
That's really not my problem. I never knew that.
You should really have known better.
That doesn't surprise me. Better off myself.
I'm staying
better off myself.
You just have to listen.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
sooner or later. You hardly know who to believe these days.
That was no big deal.
get you. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
I simply cannot believe that there are truly still people who will forfeit their lives merely to see a dragon in the flesh.
You're quite articulate for such a bulky monster. I haven't just come to see you. I rather had something more radical in mind, I'm afraid.
You do not mean to say that you wish to challenge me? Ha ha ha! I shall break your scrawny neck.
Not so fast, my friend. I carry the Eye of Innes with me. You cannot resist my will. Answer my questions or the agony will be unbearable for you.
Ah! Then pose your ridiculous questions while you still can. Your power will not last long.
Who are you?
My name is Fielmathar, and that is all you will learn about me. Once I can escape the spell of the Eye, you will go up in flames.
Every dragon has a hoard where he stores his collected treasures. So where's your hoard?
In a place that will be inaccessible to you. Once I am finally free of the chains of the Eye, I keep my treasure high up on the hot cliffs, which should be all but impossible to reach for a wingless human such as you.
Servant of evil. What made you appear here? Have you only come to spread terror and panic?
The higher meaning of our Congress in this world, little human, will remain hidden to you.
How can I get the other dragons to talk?
Only my heart could help you to renew the power of the Eye, but you will not succeed in snatching away my heart.
What in the name of Innes must I do to ban you once again from the realms of humankind?
Before you can act, you must first understand the meaning of our Congress. However, no one will disclose that to you of his own free will. The Eye alone could loosen our tongues and reveal to you our true goals. In any case, it will be of no use to you when you are dead. It has already been reported to us that you have chosen the path of the Dragon Hunter. Therefore, we have dispatched our offspring to your world in order to secure the continuance of our ancestral line. You have already lost, little human. The eye has lost its power, and you will not survive the next day.
Nothing to be had there. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing there.
Yet another presumptuous mite who dared to climb my rock. You little humans, so brave and yet so fragile. I shall tear out your entrails and feed them to the rats.
Not so fast. I bear the Eye of Innos. You will obey me and answer my questions.
Ask your questions.
Who are you?
I am called Padrakan, and I shall slowly skin you alive when I catch you.
Who is the strongest among you dragons?
We draw our power from the elements of this world. Their hierarchy is clear and simple. Land formed of soft earth bestows life on all creatures under the sun. Yet it will open up and swallow you entirely if you get too close to it. The rock, which would rather break than ever surrender, towers with pride and buries the careless beneath itself, and yet it offers the best protection from the tide. The spark of life lives in the deep fires of this world, and yet the fire incinerates everything in a breath, leaving nothing but ashes. All our elements preserve and destroy, but only in water that has become hard and solid as rock will everything be transformed into an eternal pillar of salt, where life is barely possible.
Whose orders do you follow? Who sent you here?
Our future and well-being is controlled by the Master, with his word of power. Soon no one will be able to resist him. His long arm already stretches far from the realm of the dead. The spirits of the night gather in joyful anticipation of his arrival. He will overcome you humans and rule the world. In his shadow, we are no more than accessories to his creative power. The Master will come to raise your afflicted bodies from the ashes and use them to reshape the fate of the world. Enough words. Your temporary power is exhausted. The eye has lost its strength. Prepare to die.
Nothing to be had there.
Yet an I not we let the rock is all out it he the